Hello fellas and welcome. In today's video, I fire up the resin printer, I paint some sexy hazard stripes, and Krieg may or may not be committing heresy. Again! A few months ago, One-Page Rules added a bunch of new data sheets for robots to the Imperial Guard, and I figured I'd had to get on that right away, so I instantly went off to Cults to collect a whole bunch of robot-themed parts and began printing them off at once to have some great Krieg ROB-OGRYNS. After the print is finished, I dip the parts into some warm water to loosen the supports enough so that they won't leave any little stumps on the model. And I forgot to record it, but I cleaned all of the parts with some rubbing alcohol and a toothbrush. But anyway, once they were clean and dry, I put them in my highly technical and complex resin curing machine. And while I did remember to click record when I was assembling these Ogryns, either the footage was incredibly blurry or it was off frame, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it that I was assembling these guys. With the models ready and the painting beverage cracked, it is time to start painting these guys up. So I'm gonna start by giving them a German gray prime and then hitting them with white from the top to develop some shadows. Now that the models are primed, it is time to hit them with an actual color. I didn't really have a plan going into this. I was originally thinking of maybe like some sort of camo or something a little bit more neutral to match the rest of my Krieg, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking, and I just went for the full bright red paint job on these Ogryns, so we're gonna have some real colorful fellas. This red turned out way better than I thought it would, actually. Considering that I've never painted a full miniature red before, I am happy with it. It's kind of making me want Blood Angels, if I'm being honest. Anyway, the next step in the process is to block out everything that is not supposed to be red-gray. I do this just to get my bearings a bit more and to see the model take a bit more shape. With the model actually starting to take some shape now, I think that I need to have another bright color to complement the red. So I decided to go for some big ol' bold hazard stripes on the rounded shoulder pads there. So I'm going to start by just giving everything a nice base of black, and then I'm going to mask off some black stripes and sponge on my yellow.
Aux Champs-Élysées, aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées.
After clearing off my necessary modeling candy, it is now time to apply the masking tape. I already have one Ogryn fully masked over in the corner there because I forgot to click record again. But anyway, now I'm going to use a piece of sponge and I'm going to sponge on a nice vibrant yellow. After the yellow has gone on, I will then mix in a little bit of red and sponge on the new orangey color to add a little bit of dynamics to the hazard stripes. It is at this point that I would normally show some awesome demasking footage, but unfortunately it all looks like this. Yeah, I know, sorry, I'm still a bit new to this whole recording myself paint thing, I suppose. Well, it's really coming down the wire here on painting and on editing. I am very tired. But anyway, in order to fully make these guys pop, I'm going to make all the metals really go. So I'm dry brushing all of the gray bits with some lead belcher, and then I hit the little ammo belts with a mixture of copper and gold for some brassy shine. And finally, for an extra little pop of color, I paint the eyes a nice vibrant acid green. They're really starting to shape up, but they are a little bit too clean. And if these are supposed to look like they're gonna take several shots to the chest before going down, a great way to sell that effect is to actually shoot them in the chest. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I'm sculpting bullet holes. And to sculpt these bullet holes, I need to start by drilling a pilot hole. After the pilot hole is drilled, I use the end of a paintbrush to apply a little bit of Tamiya plastic putty. This gives the effect of displaced metal and molten slag from when the shot first impacted. Well, after having once again forgotten to press record, I applied some Agrax Earthshade and painted up the shell craters with metallics and rusts, really laying on the grime thick. And you know what? I think they turned out pretty good, although I don't know how in God's name I'm going to fit them onto a 50mm base. These guys are like 1.5 times bigger than your standard Ogryn, but I don't know. I love them very much, and I can't wait to stomp down some heretics with these guys, but I'm afraid that now that I've made these, I think I am the heretic, because something AI is evil. Huh. Well, this has been Semi-Historical Wargaming. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And also, I hope you all have great holidays, because chances are I'm not going to get another video out before Christmas. Anyway, that is all. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.